So what happens when your morning throws you a curveball? I'll tell you what you don't have time for is a pity party. Back in 5. So I get a text from my wife this morning. I'm getting ready to get in the shower and says there's no heat. I go downstairs and it's freezing downstairs. I'm standing in my underwear. I go down into the furnace room. The furnace is off. Water is spewing everywhere. So I'm standing there trying to plug the water and I'm in my underwear and I don't have a phone and I'm like needing to go turn off the water and I can't turn off the water. And I'm like calling my wife and I'm like, Laurel! And she can't hear me and I can't take my thumb off the thing. And as I go over and I turn off the water, it's a mess. And I'm thinking, I have no time for this morning. I got a keynote in 3 hours. If I was 20 years old, I would... There's no time to fall apart or lay on the floor in the fetal position.
David, snap out of it.
There is no choice. You got to get it done. In the meantime, nobody can flush the toilet. Nobody can brush their teeth. Put on a ball cap and some jeans. And I ran over to Home Depot. So I come back, fix everything on, turn on the water, cross my fingers, please, 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 please. And it worked. In business, how often do you or your people have a bad day? Okay. So people have bad days. Your customers don't care about that. I mean, it's not that we're inhuman, but the reality is sometimes we just have to suck it up, Buttercup. There are things that are truly impactful. There's things that are truly important. And sometimes it's the little things that aren't, but it can so take you off your game. And then it shows itself with your customers, with your clients, with your coworkers. I think one of the most underrated skills today is resilience. Look at the year that we've just gone through. The people who are doing okay are the ones that pick themselves up, they brush themselves off, and they got back to work. I saw so many things online of people saying, now's the time you should be taking care of yourself and walking in nature. Now's the time you should be journaling. Really? How about now's the time you should be working harder? You should be putting in the time. I was on a call and somebody was asking, well, all of these different things you could do, how do you know if you're doing enough? I said, look at your bank account at the end of the month. If you don't have enough, do more. Resilience. Today, you have to be resilient. You got to brush off the tough stuff and get yourself back to work. There's great opportunities right now. The biggest problem you're going to have is paralysis. I don't know what to do. There's no time to fall apart.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Get back to work. It's going to be okay. I promise. It's going to be okay. Just saying.